welcome. Since 2017, Apple Records has started putting out deluxe or anniversary editions of Beatles albums. Until now, there's been 5 of them that have been launched to the market already. And starting today, we're going to be doing a little bit of unboxing of all of the editions. I haven't had a chance to buy them at the time when they were put out. I've started only buying them now, so a couple of them will not be sealed, but still this should be a pretty enjoyable experience.
Okay, so the one that we're going to see today is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The first one that was released in 2017. This was bought by me as a non-sealed item, so let's see. Stay there. There we go. Oop, upside down. No bubble wrap or no wrapping paper, that's strange. I already see some issues with the corners there, but I guess it is what it is. Let's put this away. Looks good otherwise.
When I bought this, I knew it was not going to be sealed. It was supposed to be in near mint condition when it comes to the outer sleeve and the packaging, and the discs are supposed to be mint, so we'll see that when we get in. As we saw from the unpacking, it wasn't packed very well, and now we can see very well that it has a couple of dents on the corners. The corners are a little bit bent, so that's not great, but it's still it's in pretty good condition otherwise. So you can see the lateral spines and also the back look pretty good. Here we have the description of the contents, of course, the CDs, the Blu-ray, and the other elements, which we'll see in a moment. One of the pictures that they took for the album cover is here on the back. And of course we have the barcodes and the Apple logo on the right side. Okay, let's see what we have inside. So this one unpacks this outer sleeve, or outer carton cover, which is with a lenticular version of the album cover. It's probably better visible if you are next to it. It's probably more difficult to see it on camera, to see the 3D effects on it. But anyway, the actual box that has the contents is actually a replica of the tape box of the original tapes, I guess, from when the album was recorded, with the 2 sides of the LP on one side and another. Yeah, so you see here we have side 1 of the LP with Sgt. Pepper, Lonely Hearts Club Band, A Little Help from My Friends, and so on, with the timings and a few of the cutting notes. Same for the second side, with all of the songs and some of the production notes as well on the side here. The box looks in pretty good condition. Looks to be in pretty good condition. I think the discoloration on some of these items here is intended, I think. And anyway, we'll open up like this. Pretty good state inside. It doesn't seem to be too worn out. That's good. We have this little band here which we can pull to get the contents out. We'll do that right now. And we're gonna just remove the box from the table. But for now, okay, let's keep this here. There we go. So these are supposed to be, I think, the albums, the CDs. You see the album cover is similar to the one that was used on the LP originally for Sgt. Pepper's, with all of the lyrics on the back side, and again another picture of the guys on the bottom there. This is sealed, so typically I think we can assume that the discs are in mint condition since the albums are sealed. We're going to look at them in a few moments. Just go through a little bit of the other elements first. So we have a poster, quite a significant dimension of a poster. This picture, I think, was included in the digipacks for this album, for the stereo version, I think from 2009. I remember seeing this on the inside. Okay, this is in really good condition, so it looks like it was never touched. This other poster that is included in here is a little bit of a special one, so, oh, sorry. It's actually the poster that inspired, for the benefit of Mr. Kite. It was a poster, a Victorian sort of circus or vaudeville show poster that John Lennon had seen, and it inspired him to write this song. Again, in excellent condition. I normally would have worn some gloves for this, although it might have seemed pretentious, but I really hate leaving fingerprints on these, but yeah, I'll clean them up afterwards if needed. This is a replica of the cardboard picture that was included in the original album as well. Okay, and this is the book, which is also sealed, fortunately, so we'll get to unseal it live. Actually, you know what, let's do this and we'll end up with the discs at the final part of the video. So we're gonna just unseal this right now. Oop. This one I'm not gonna keep the wrap on. There's no way, since this is a book, it can be kept properly, so I'm just gonna remove this. Let's take a look at this. Okay, there's a nice red matte cover. It looks really classy, and with the logo of the album here in the middle. I hope you can see it. Backside has a small scratch. Not sure why. I didn't touch it with the cutter, I think, but there it is, and the Apple logo here on the back. Okay. We're going to take just a little bit look at the inside of the book. So this is the design that was used on the inner sleeves of the albums, of the original LPs. I'm sure the ones of you who have them recall. Then we have again the picture with the yellow background and some of the contents of the book. The introduction, written by Paul McCartney. I think he has introductions on most of the books from these deluxe editions that were launched in the past few years. And then of course we have a lot of pictures from the recording sessions, and there will be a lot of details regarding the recording of the album with every song. I think also the lyrics. It's a pretty nice book. I'm just gonna flip through it a little bit. Music sheets, again replicas of the tape boxes, lyric sheets, and so on. Okay. All in all, it's a pretty nice book, and I'm sure the other albums have a similar type of booklets as well. And let's see a little bit about the discs now. We're gonna unseal this as well and see how the discs are inside. Let's be careful with this one. I'm gonna just lift this out like this because I don't want to risk scratching it. So it looks pretty good otherwise. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have inside, but first, yeah, again the back, the lyrics, the picture there, Parlophone, EMI logos, and let's look inside. So I've seen this online, of course, because this is not it's not a new edition. It was launched in 2017, so of course many of you and myself included have seen how this kind of looks inside. With these pockets and the discs put in these very small, quite flimsy, I think, cardboard sleeves. Now, this will be the album. I'm not going to take all of them out. I don't want to leave my fingerprints all over them, but so also they're not, they don't look that special inside. But yeah, we have here the yellow and black Parlophone logo. Of course, this was reproduced on most, if not all, of the reissues of this album from the past 20 years. Now, one thing I don't like are these sleeves. Like I said, they seem quite flimsy. and in the end, if you pull out and put in the discs many times, you risk scratching it. I'm gonna probably use some inner sleeves, like Japanese style sleeves, to put in here, but as I looked at this, I realized that they'll probably need to be slightly folded so that they fit in, but just to try to protect the discs more. Okay, as a design, it's nice, you know, nice enough with these embellishments on the title of the discs and so on. I like the fact that they are listed here with the contents as well on the left side. It's pretty nice, but again, I really kind of dislike the way that they built these sleeves. The one nice thing about them is that each of them has a different picture, so it's a different version of a pic that they took for the album. Of course, they settled on this one in the end, but we have other versions here as well, as you can see, even for these two. Okay. So, yeah, in the end we have the principal album, then we have 2 discs with the sessions, yeah, recording sessions and different versions of songs that they recorded. Then we have the mono album and some bonus tracks on this one. And then, of course, we also have the Blu-ray and the DVD here on the left side. The Blu-ray should be pretty nice. I'm going to try listening to this on my PS5 and see how it sounds with the headphones that the PS5 has. Otherwise, they look pretty good. I think it's a good idea for us to look a little bit at the mono version as well to see what kind of front. There we go. It's still the Parlophone logo. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and I'm not sure about the sessions, if they are using the same cover. Yes, it's the same one. I'm not going to take it out, but it's the same Parlophone logo. From what I know on the other editions, and we will see when we will unbox those, they use different prints on the CD fronts for the other ones. Let's see also the Blu-ray, how it looks. Oh, this one is a little bit special. Okay. It's a nicer, more specific design, and that's nice. Otherwise, the whole thing looks pretty good to me, and I think many will agree that this is probably the most complete set. It has a lot of items that kind of justify it being a deluxe set, and we will see if this is followed for the other ones as well. We're going to repackage this. This is the kind of sleeve that I'm going to use for these, but as you see, it's going to be quite tight. So probably what will happen is I will bend it a little bit and, you know, tape it on the one side so that this can fit in, but at least we'll try to protect the disc a little bit more. But yeah, we'll do that later. Now let's repackage this. We're going to take the box. This sound is ominous. First we're getting the book in. It's really interesting how this got this scratch though without the outer sleeve ever being removed, without the stretch wrap being removed, but yeah. We'll have this one and the poster and this other poster and then the albums. Probably sometime soon I'll do an audio test of these and a comparison between these and the mono and stereo versions from 2009. Okay, now let's get this back into its cardboard and ready to be put in a shelf. Overall, it's a very nice edition. So like I said, it has a lot of content, both in terms of discs with effectively audio content on it, but also in terms of the physical content in it, like the bonus posters and so on. It looks nice. It's really a very inventive design with the box that replicates the box of the tapes that were used when recording the album. So overall, for me, this is, you know, a 10 out of 10 in terms of the what a deluxe anniversary edition would be. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you had a nice time. If you did, please hit the like and the subscribe button and join us the next time. I think we're going to do Abbey Road. So thank you again and see you next time.